Good evening. I am called Ball of Light. The show we are about to present is a celebration of voices. That is one of the most important reasons why the show is entitled Voices. How will this unfold? With you here and me? Things you see and hear on this show may haunt you, may soothe you, they may even, calcify you. If you do not wish to subject yourself to voices, we don't blame you. You may go whenever you'd like. This place can be strange and clunky and enchanting, but there's no telling exactly where we will go. With these warnings in mind, let us take the plunge into disembodied chaos bliss together. Starting off the show tonight, we have something very special for you. We found this poet all the way at the end of the alphabetical listings on Creative Commons Poetry Database, www.odinsgift.com. We hope you enjoy the words of XX Rain.
By courtesy of others two ravens. As I walked, in night torrid, the images of two great ravens came to me. One flew silently overhead, circling nearer. Then farther, an endless wandering thought. With every change of mind he swerved and looped and glided on the wind of memory's flapping wings as he took his place upon my shoulder. Memory, they say, is dearest to Odin, for he does not wander, squawking madly, far beyond reach or thought of return, as thought does, with a grim solemnity taught to him by the scars left by hard memory's claws. Yet I in longing stared above at thought, arcing freely, so separate in me from the talons of cold recollection tearing wounds in my shoulder and my back. Behind me I left in the soil the echoes of my feet, stained with the drops of a miserable past that only thought and memory, together, could hide in forgetful leaves. Copyright sign XX Ryan.
Let's take a moment of pause for that verbal raven contemplation. Okay, and on to our next segment. We are so thrilled to have with us to talk cuddles, queerness, and rewriting the role of the human race in relation to our global ecosystem, the Institute of Queer Ecology. For those of you who aren't familiar, the Institute of Queer Ecology is a collaborative organism dedicated to bringing queer discourse to ecology. Their mission is to use biology and evolution to contextualize non-normative sexualities, adaptations, and presentations through programming that is interdisciplinary and revolves around migratory exhibitions, online publications, and a yearly journal. Thank you so much for being here. Let's talk dolphins.
Dolphins are notably gay and seem to relate sexual activity to early forms of social bonding. I should note that in scientific circles there is a sharp distinction in how animal sexuality and human sexuality is talked about and labeled. The use of terms like gay to describe animals like dolphins is discouraged, as it personifies them in a way that is undesirable in mainstream ecological discourse. At the Institute of Queer Ecology, however, we prefer to call dolphins gay, as it builds a certain kinship. It feels perfectly appropriate to call a dolphin gay, whether you are referring to its sexuality or its natural inclination to appear happy, showy, carefree, and bright.
What else do you got for us?
There are plenty of fish in the sea as we continue to queer the ocean. Male cuttlefish in particular have evolved a unique reproductive behavior, positioning them as official queer icons. During mating season, male cuttlefish win the eye of a female by fighting off competing males, ensuring that the largest, strongest cephalopods pass on their genes. Smaller males, which have no chance in winning these fights, have adapted a less violent mating ritual, in which they tuck in their tentacles, change their visual pattern, and disguise themselves as females. These males in drag fool the larger males into thinking they are females, thus avoiding the violent fighting. When a large male moves to mate with a female, the smaller male will sneak in, convincing the macho male that he has secured the right to mate with two females. As the three huddle together, the smaller male will mate with the female, securing another generation of small, clever queers. In some situations, this genderqueer male can even split his coloration bilaterally, appearing male to a female on one side of him and female to a male opposite him.
Do you have any insights on the phrase, no homo?
UrbanDictionary.com defines the phrase no homo as an addendum to a possibly homosexual-sounding statement. Working as a get-out-of-jail-free card, it allows the speaker to maintain his or her heterosexual reputation, no matter how homosexual the previous or forthcoming statement. No homo could also be taken as a rallying cry by members of the voluntary human extinction movement. Founded in 1991 by Let's Unite, the fringe group advocates for a gradual decline in global human population numbers by way of voluntary reproductive abstinence, because the quickest way to solve all environmental problems and all human rights issues is to die off. The voluntary human extinction movement resonates with us here at the Institute of Queer Ecology because it effectively embodies one of the pillar beliefs in queer ecology theory, although it is not something we fully endorse.
What is the Institute of Queer Ecology striving towards?
A core mission of queer ecology studies is to present the human as radically disposable, cast not as a protagonist on our planet, nor as an antagonist, but as a minor character. What we do at the Institute of Queer Ecology is attempt to raise the voices of non-human people, a phrase borrowed from Timothy Morton. By shifting our focus from limited human understandings of gender and sexuality to an endless biome of natural precedents, we challenge human exceptionalism and work to remove the barriers between human and animal.
Thank you so much for your time and thoughts. We'll be right back. Thank you to listeners like you, without whom we wouldn't be heard. And thank you to Eifert and his family for inviting us into their home, for their trust and hospitality and willingness to get a little weird. It's great to be here with you all. This next part of our show is opened up to anybody in the audience who might just have a little something to say. Let's open up the floor. Well, folks, it looks like we've just about reached the end of our show. To finish us off, we are thrilled to feature the musical act Disembodied and performing songs off their latest release, Volumes, Volume 1, The Victim Cabinet, SOUPS. Take in the atmosphere and enjoy. Until next time, I am a ball of light. Sayonara and good night.